Ladies and gentlemen, there is an extremely heated debate in the world of freelancing. The question on the table is whether or not you should pick a niche, or if you should be a generalist. In other words, the debate is between doing very specific work for clients or offering to do whatever a client might want. And the truth is, there's an objectively correct answer to this. In this video, I'm going to give you that answer and show you how you can make a ton of extra money by following just a couple simple steps. First, my name's Henry Bingaman. I have been earning my living as a freelancer or independent professional almost entirely online since 2008, earning as much as $1.4 million a year. Now, on top of my freelancing, I make videos like this one to help you build a high-income freelance career of your own. So to niche or not to niche, that is the question. And I'm not going to sit here and tease out the answer. The answer is, of course, you should pick a niche, at least if you want a high-income career. Here's the thing. The people on the generalist side of that debate are broke freelancers, or they've never done freelancing, and they think it just sounds easier to offer clients whatever they want. The fact is that everybody believes in some level of niching. I've never heard of a freelancer or independent professional of any kind who does literally anything the client asks. What freelancers usually mean by generalist is a generalist with a specific skill. So like a writer who will write blog posts or sales pages or your website copy or product descriptions. They're a writer, but they'll do any type of writing. And I know there are a lot of freelancers out there who think this way. If you go to the sites like Fiverr or Upwork, that's the vast majority of the people that are doing freelancing. And some of them are even making an okay living. But it's a dangerous way of approaching your work, especially at the beginning of an independent career. Here's what I mean by that. When you're first getting started, you don't have a reputation. This is better than having a bad reputation, but nobody in the business world knows you yet. They don't know who you are. They don't know what you can do. So let me just give you a theoretical scenario. Let's say your primary skill is writing. You're talking to somebody and they ask you what you do. Say, I'm a freelance writer. The next question is going to be, oh, what kind of writing do you do? If your answer is, oh, really, I'll do anything. Whatever you need written, I can write. They're going to politely nod and tell you that's great, and they'll keep you in mind, and then they're going to instantly forget about you because you've given them nothing specific. If somebody asks them about you and says, oh, what's that guy over there do? They'd say, I don't know, some sort of writing thing, I think. It's not memorable. On the other hand, let's say your answer is, I write SEO articles that help businesses get found better by search engines. All right, we're a little more specific now. They're much more likely to remember that you do SEO writing. Or maybe you could say, I write SEO articles for law firms that increase their revenue by as much as 25%. Now, when you say something like that, you're getting hyper specific, and there's a benefit there. There's a positive outcome that you're telling them about. That's going to make it extremely easy for people to, in that scenario, recommend you to lawyers they know. And when they recommend you, it comes with a benefit. That law firm would want to reach out to you because who wouldn't want to increase their revenue by 25%? This type of specific niche makes it really easy for people to remember who you are and what you do. Plus, there are lawyers who would be more comfortable hiring you knowing that you're a specialist in solving their specific problem. Now, don't take this too far. You don't want to niche down too much. So if you start niching down to something as specific as, I write SEO articles for dairy farmers in Alberta, Canada, there's just not going to be enough potential clients to get you up to a decent income. So how do you choose your niche? Funny you should ask that, because I have a whole extremely reasonably priced course with an exercise revealing how to find a specific, I call it mobile money skills stack. But okay, I'll give you a little bit of a teaser. The secret to niching in 2024 and beyond, it's not about narrowing things down based on one skill. It's actually about broadening things out based on multiple skills. That's why I call it the skill stack. So what are your best skills? Let's say you're a virtual assistant. Don't just be a virtual assistant. You could say something like, oh, I'm a virtual assistant to digital marketers. That's how most people approach niching. But think about what other skills you can add to the virtual assistant. For example, can you write really good marketing emails? Then maybe don't position yourself as a virtual assistant, position yourself as a marketing assistant. Again, it's a very specific context and it has a much more specific clientele, but it's much more memorable than just a virtual assistant who'll do anything. Or maybe you're really good at networking and connecting and meeting people. Position yourself as a network building assistant, somebody that can go out for a client and make the introductions and make the contacts and find the people that they should be talking to. That can be an extremely valuable skill, especially for business owners who are more introverted that don't want to go to conferences and meet people. So again, if you have a specific skill like that, add it on to the assisting. And of course, you'll still do the email checking and responding and customer service and uploading, whatever else that comes with the typical virtual assisting, just adding on to it. So the idea is to build yourself up in a way that makes you unique by combining multiple skills. If you combine enough skills, 3, 4, 5 skills, you'll become a category of one, which is going to be great for your income. Now, As I mentioned, I have a course with an exercise on this, Breaking Free. This is the mobile money skill stack exercise. There's also the viral pitch exercise. So once you have your skill stack, there's a way to position it that has other people going around pitching it for you, which is a really cool way to get clients. So again, there'll be a link to that program below this video. And I know you're just itching to go check out that course. But first, there's a tiny little logo with a hand with a thumbs up. Did you know that by clicking that on this video specifically, you'll become 20% better looking? I can't prove that, of course, but may as well try it out, right? Plus, subscribe to the channel, really helps me out, and you'll make sure you always get the next videos with more tips on increasing your income as a freelancer or solopreneur. All right, catch you soon.